Jackass producer Jeff Tremaine drops $7 million on Laurel Canyon compound. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe to Millionaire Hideouts and click that notification bell so you don't miss a video. Most people grow up being told that acting a fool won't get you very far. However, abject foolishness is the very thing that has made former BMX rider and skate magazine editor Jeff Tremaine rich enough to plunk down almost $7 million for a showbiz-pedigreed spread at the sunbaked top of LA's Laurel Canyon. Best known as the director, producer and writer of the preposterously imbecilic and immensely popular Jackass franchise, the early aughts TV show as well as the ongoing film series, including the upcoming Jackass 4, which he co-wrote with Spike Jonze and Johnny Knoxville, Tremaine also has his professional hands in the long-running and hilariously sophomoric comedy clip show Ridiculousness, along with the 2021 Eric Andre and Tiffany Haddish starring prank-centric buddy comedy Bad Trip. A deep dive into property records and other online databases indicates the sellers were Lisa de Bartolo and Don Miggs, she the fortunately born daughter of Tampa-based billionaire Eddie de Bartolo Jr., the enormously successful shopping center developer and former owner of the San Francisco 49ers who was pardoned by former President Donald Trump for his involvement in a 1998 corruption case, and he a musician who fronts the eponymous band Miggs and is listed as a producer on the recently released Katherine Heigl and Harry Connick Jr. starring thriller Fear of Rain. Once home to Mickey Rooney, and sequestered behind imposing gates along a slender cul-de-sac with sweeping cross-canyon views, the slightly more than three-quarter-acre estate includes a just over 7,500-square-foot main house with 6 bedrooms and 7.5 bathrooms, plus a 2-story guesthouse and 2-story poolside pavilion. The listing was held by Rani Williams and Brandon Williams at the Beverly Hills Estates. Tremaine and his writer, blogger, podcaster, bookworm wife, Lauren Tremaine, were represented in the deal by Brian Joy of the Sanborn team at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services California Properties. The imposingly gated and prettily tree-shaded driveway passes through vintage brick pillars and curls around to the motor court at front of the house where the front door is unceremoniously and, some might say, less than elegantly placed right next to the garage. Enhanced with abstract leaded glass windows and glossy inland wood floors, the foyer leads to a sprawling great room that incorporates a lounge area more than big enough to comfortably accommodate a grand piano, a formal dining space with a massive antique brick fireplace and a casual though expensively outfitted kitchen with a mix of white marble and dark brown wood countertops on snowy white shaker-style cabinets. Adjoining the great room, the family room spills out to the backyard through French doors and does double duty as a screening room with a ceiling-mounted projector, in-ceiling speaker system and huge screen. Along with a small study that includes a cushioned reading nook, the upper floor includes the luxuriously appointed primary bedroom. A fireplace cozies up the bedroom where French doors open to a private terrace with sweeping mountain and city light views, and interior windows behind the bed allow for a relaxing mountain view from the spa tub that floats in the center of the bathroom. There are also 2 lavishly fitted dressing rooms. Across the motor court from the main house, a 2-story guest cottage with tongue and groove pine paneling and a huge antique brick fireplace was converted to a professional-grade recording studio. A heated dining loggia outside the great room looks out over the flat and fully landscaped resort-style backyard that includes easy-maintenance faux grass, lots of brick terracing and an outdoor kitchen complete with full bar and wood-fired pizza. Stepping stones make a charming traverse across the meandering koi pond next to the heated freeform swimming pool and spa, while the simple, but strikingly contemporary 2-story poolside houses an al-fresco lounge, a spa bath that includes a built-in hair-washing station and a well-stocked gym with retractable walls of glass. A hidden terrace is notched into the hillside below the pool house, while another brick terrace has a super-sized chessboard painted in red and blue squares beneath a vine-draped pergola. The Tremaines have owned a slightly smaller house that's enveloped in tropical plantings in the Los Feliz area of LA that was bought in 2010 for a tad more than $2.1 million. And, as it turns out, this isn't the only real estate move being made by the deep-pocketed de Bartolo Miggs. Their 16,000-square-foot mansion in Tampa, Fla, the former home of Bob Basham, who once owned the Outback Steakhouse chain, popped up for sale earlier in the year at $7.6 million.